Welcome back to RVP Auto1, your go-to source for honest reviews, expert insights, and the latest rides hitting the roads. Today, we're diving deep into a car that's turning heads and shaking up expectations, the 2026 Peugeot 707. If you thought Peugeot was playing it safe, think again. This model is bold, futuristic, and surprisingly premium, showing us a new direction for the French automaker. So buckle up, because we've got a lot to unpack. Let's start with the design, because that's the first thing anyone notices, and trust me, you will notice the 707. From the moment you lay eyes on it, the 707 screams presence. It's wide, planted, and aggressive. Up front, we've got a sharp, vertical grille that blends beautifully into Peugeot's new Matrix-style LED lights. The signature Fang-style DRLs are now more integrated, thinner, and sharper than ever before. The entire front end has a layered, almost concept car-like feel to it. It feels futuristic, yet unmistakably Peugeot. Walk around to the side and you'll see the 707's profile is lower and sleeker than anything we've seen from the brand in this segment. Peugeot has clearly aimed for a premium crossover coupe vibe, and they've nailed it. The shoulder lines are bold, the wheel arches are muscular, and it all sits on either 20 or 21-inch alloys, depending on the trim. Frameless doors add that extra bit of luxury, and the hidden door handles give it a clean, aerodynamic silhouette. Now the rear, honestly, it might be the best angle. A full-width LED light bar wraps around the back, blending seamlessly into a floating roof spoiler that gives the 707 a sporty, even aggressive finish. Dual exhausts are integrated into the lower bumper, and while some might argue it's more style than substance, you can't deny, it looks seriously premium. This is not the Peugeot of old. This is a design statement. Under the hood, the 707 gives buyers multiple options. It launches with a plug-in hybrid powertrain combining a 1.6-liter turbocharged petrol engine with two electric motors, pushing out a combined 360 horsepower in the GT variant. That means a 0 to 100 time of around 5.5 seconds, which is plenty quick for a crossover in this class. Torque delivery is instant thanks to the electric motors, and Peugeot's EAWD system ensures confident grip, even in tight corners or slippery conditions. But what really sets the 707 apart is how it feels on the road. The ride is tuned to be smooth and composed, more premium cruiser than hardcore corner carver, but it still has a nice weight to the steering, especially in sport mode. The adaptive suspension in higher trims reads the road ahead and adjusts in real time, smoothing out rough patches and giving you a floaty, controlled experience. Around town, it's whisper quiet in EV mode, and on the motorway, it's got that solid, German-like stability we're not used to associating with French crossovers. Range-wise, the plug-in hybrid setup gives you up to 80 kilometers of all-electric driving, which should cover most daily commutes without touching a drop of fuel. And thanks to the onboard 22 kilowatts charger, topping up at home or at a public station is quick and convenient. Peugeot says a fully electric version is coming in late 2026, and if the hybrid is anything to go by, that one's going to be even more impressive. Now let's open the door and take a look inside, because this is where the 707 might just shock you. Step in, and you're greeted by Peugeot's most futuristic interior yet. The cockpit wraps around the driver, with a curved 21-inch floating display that combines both the instrument cluster and infotainment system. It's crisp, responsive, and full of rich animations that make even mundane driving feel high-tech. Materials. Top-notch. You've got a mix of soft-touch Alcantara, real aluminum trim, sustainable recycled fabrics, and in higher trims, Nappa leather with contrast stitching that rivals anything from Audi or Mercedes. Ambient lighting runs across the dash and doors, changing colors depending on drive mode. Even the buttons, yes, there are still a few physical buttons, feel solid and well damped. Peugeot has kept its signature compact steering wheel, now with touch-sensitive controls, though thankfully they're not overly sensitive like in some German rivals. It's still a bit of a love-it-or-hate-it feature, but once you get used to the wheel's positioning and the raised digital cluster, it becomes second nature. Rear passengers are treated to decent legroom, despite the coupe-style roofline, and the panoramic sunroof floods the cabin with light, adding to that airy, premium feel. Infotainment is powered by Peugeot's new iConnect advanced system. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, and the new voice assistant is actually usable, not perfect, but responsive and natural enough to handle most tasks without frustration. There's also a new customizable widget interface, allowing you to personalize your home screen just like a smartphone. And let's not forget the 12-speaker focal sound system, which delivers rich, clear audio that's perfect for long drives or quick city runs. Storage is practical, too. You've got large door bins, a deep center console, wireless charging pad, and USB-C ports front and back. Boot space stands at around 550 liters, expanding to over 1,600 liters with the seats folded. For a vehicle that blends sporty looks with family practicality, Peugeot has done a stellar job here. On the tech and safety front, the 707 is loaded. You get adaptive cruise control, lane centering assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, a 360-degree camera with high-res rendering, and Peugeot's new semi-autonomous highway drive mode. It can handle stop-and-go traffic, keep you centered in your lane, and even suggest overtakes. It's not full autonomy, but it takes a lot of stress out of long-distance drives. Now, pricing. The base 707 starts at around €48,000 in Europe, with the fully loaded GT Premium variant reaching just north of €60,000. Yes, that's a big jump from traditional Peugeot territory, but when you consider the tech, design, performance, and quality you're getting, it suddenly feels more than justified. This isn't just another midsize SUV, it's Peugeot showing it can compete at a higher level, and doing it convincingly. So who's this car for? If you're looking for something that blends performance, design, practicality, and cutting-edge tech, but you don't want the usual German suspects, the 2026 Peugeot 707 should absolutely be on your list. It's stylish without being showy, refined without being boring, and futuristic without being alienating. It's a bold step forward for Peugeot, and if this is the direction they're going, the future looks very bright. Let us know what you think of the 707 down in the comments. Is this the car that changes your mind about Peugeot? Would you take this over a BMW X3 or Audi Q5? Drop your thoughts below, hit like if you enjoyed this review, and don't forget to subscribe to RVP Auto1 for more in-depth reviews, comparisons, and everything automotive. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, drive smart, and keep enjoying the ride.